Okay, so since I hit 500 subscribers recently, I decided to do a challenge that I've been asked to do a lot and have always just said no because it'd be too annoying and I just didn't want to do it at all. And that is SMR only. Walking into this, I didn't really have a goal in mind because I figured whatever round I can actually get to is what I'll go to. But once I started this, I decided maybe I'd try and go for round 50. For the early rounds, I had to allow my starting pistol and knife because I play on Xbox One. I can't mod SMR into the game at all, so I have to spin the box for it. I also allowed Galvas until I get the SMR, but after I get it, I won't use them anymore. So here's me saving up for Galvas. It kind of went bad. I almost died a couple times, but eventually I did get enough points to go get them, and then I could just start grinding just to hit the box until I could actually get the SMR and really just start the challenge. I don't know if you want to consider this lucky or not, but I think on my either 4th or 5th hit of the box of the game, I got the SMR, so my first SMR of many for this game. I feel like I don't really need to explain how bad the SMR is because it's kind of a meme in the community that everyone just knows how bad this thing is. It's probably the worst gun in BO2 Zombies by far. So as soon as I possibly could, I got Jug, and then a little bit after this I got Double Tap as well, because those are the two perks that I really need, because I didn't want to do a restart and have to hit the box for the SMR again. Then on round 8, while literally saving up for Pack-a-Punch, I ran out of ammo, so I had to use my starting pistol to actually get enough to even Pack-a-Punch my gun. This thing is literally terrible. And then after getting a little more than enough to Pack-a-Punch, I got an insta-kill, so I quickly ran over to Pack-a-Punch it because I ran completely out of ammo in the M1911 as well. And this is probably the only nice thing I can say about the SMR. When you Pack-a-Punch it, it actually does have a lot of ammo. It had a lot more than I thought, but if you ever do this, never double Pack-a-Punch the SMR. When you double Pack-a-Punch it, half the ammo goes away for some reason. And so now that this thing was Pack-a-Punched and had double tap, and I was still on a lower round, it was pretty strong. I could get through these rounds pretty fast. Insta-kills were still pretty helpful, but yeah, these rounds at the beginning, I'd say until 25-ish, were just pretty easy because, I mean, it's it has double tap and Pack-a-Punched. It can kill pretty well, as expected from just about any gun. So here is just me training around here, as usual with Town. Didn't open the speed fuller door because it messes up the training spot that I always use. But yeah, this thing was pretty solid until about 25, I would say. And here's a clip of me killing the last few zombies and hitting round 20. Still obviously 0 downs. I mean, these early rounds are pretty easy, no matter what gun you're using, as long as it's not a Springfield or a Car 98. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, around here is when this thing started to fall off, and from the videos that I'd watched on YouTube about this challenge, just to get a gist of how bad it really was, I thought I would have to start doing a trade around 25 to 30, but I ended up not having to do one for a good little while. At this point, I'm not gonna lie, this thing was getting to be pretty weak. I still hadn't had to do a trade yet, but I could definitely feel this thing not being that strong anymore, but it would still get through the rounds pretty decently. And I had just about gotten through 31 in this clip, and the thing almost ran out of ammo, but I got a lucky max ammo, so I almost had to do a trade on 30 or 31. I don't remember exactly which round. And then on round 33, with just about no ammo left, I got an insta-kill, so I had to just really maximize that with the ammo I had left. And after this, I had to go and do a trade with no EMPs for the SMR. So you can imagine how fun that was. And then after a couple more hits, it wasn't too many, it was like 5 or 6, I ended up getting the SMR right here. So the first trade didn't take long at all, wasn't terrible, and I only had 1 zombie left at the end of the round. So it was pretty fine. That SMR lasted entirely through 34 with a good little bit of ammo to spare as well, so I had this one going at around 35 as well, so only 1 trade into the game so far on round 35, still 0 downs. And I didn't have to do another trade on 36 either, so going in around 37 with still only 1 trade. The SMR was actually doing a lot better than I thought it would, surprisingly. I didn't think I would ever be impressed by this thing, but I was actually kind of impressed by it. The max ammo luck did not last through 37, and I had to do a trade to get through this round, but it still wasn't that bad because I got EMPs, and they are allowed because they don't damage the zombies at all. They just make doing trades a lot more convenient. And if you thought doing a trade on 37 wasn't that bad, I had to do another on 38, even though I got a max ammo. So it was about 1 trade around at this point, no matter what. And then something absolutely crazy happened. Just kidding, I had to do another SMR trade right here. I haven't really talked about how good or bad this thing was at this point in a little bit, so I'll just tell you, this thing is terrible now. It kills a decent amount, honestly, but it takes forever. I'm having 2 trades. This was just at the point of the challenge where it was not fun at all. This gun is terrible. It was not fun at this point at all. The SMR is useless and I hate it. Got a max ammo on round 40, still ended up having to do a trade just to get through it. So, very fun round. And then on round 41, I believe I just done a trade not too long before this. While training around, I was just kind of zoning out. I was talking in Discord, so I was just not fully focused in. I was like, I think 3 hours into this game already, so my brain was just not working, and I kind of just stood still trying to wait for a gap, and just got insta-killed. I don't have any more clips of this round because I didn't have space, but I recovered it fine. While doing a trade on round 42, I did something that should genuinely be considered illegal. Just watch this, please. After completing that trade and getting the SMR back, I went back to training, and I genuinely don't think the unpack punch version of the SMR was like getting any kills. I don't think it was like doing anything. I feel like I could have just pack punched it and not used this ammo and nothing would have changed, to be honest, but I was still using it just because at least it was doing damage. And then right here, I didn't see that zombie spawn in, so I got completely trapped in the lava and took my second down, and now I was actually very scared that I wouldn't make it to 50. After using all of the ammo in that pack punch SMR, I had to do another trade and get the unpack punch, and it still took forever to kill the 1 zombie that was left, but I finally did that and hit 43. And I was kind of frustrated because of the down I took on 42, so during 43 I was just locked in. Only clip I have is me completing the round and pack punching this SMR. But I had a really good start to 44 with me getting an insta-kill just barely after the round started and getting a nuke from that insta-kill. So not only do I get all the kills with the insta, but I get to use a nuke as well, so it just started off really well. But nothing could have prepared me for this. After picking up a nuke, I got hit by zombies that were dead and then blown up by fucking lava zombies that were nuked. What the fuck is that? And then while downed and assessing what trauma and actual bullcrap I just went through, I got up and was crouched and immediately died. So my game ended on 44, and no, I am not doing this again. This challenge is terrible, nobody should ever try it. So thank you for watching this video, and thank you a lot for 500 subs. I've gained like over 100 in the last like week or so, but I am not trying this again. This challenge is terrible, but thank you for watching.